Ever wonder how safe you really are on campus? Today we'll tell you how students are getting paid to ensure your safety, and take a look at what Mayor Alan Thomas is doing to prevent Greenville crime. All that and more on Pirate News Network.
From the School of Communication Studio at East Carolina University, this is Pirate News Network.
Hi, I'm Carly Sewell. Thanks for joining us here on Pirate News Network. You've probably seen them on campus, but do you know what the Student Patrol actually does? We found out more about the organization that strives for a safer campus.
The ECU Police Department calls them an extra set of eyes and ears, but on campus, they're known as the Student Patrol. Stephanie Carnavale is the crime preventing sergeant at ECU and oversees Student Patrol operations.
They provide escorts for students, faculty, and staff. They secure a lot of our buildings for us.
The student officers stay in close contact with the police department.
They all carry radios, so they're able to contact us if they see anything suspicious.
Andrew Endicott is a senior and the head supervisor of the Student Patrol.
I've had to report suspicious activity and situations that could get out of control to the police department.
But the unarmed student officers are not trained to pursue any suspicious activity.
They do not get involved in any kind of physical altercation. Obviously, their safety comes first.
Endicott became involved as a freshman and now oversees all the Student Patrol shifts.
All shifts work from 6 to midnight, and during the weekends, Thursday through Saturday, residence hall shifts are required to work from 8 till 2 in the morning.
Kelsey Ahern is a freshman living in a residence hall in West End.
It's just weird when you're in a new place and you don't know the people or what might happen.
And her parents have the same concerns.
We've always just said make sure you're with somebody.
We can have them either bring them in the golf cart. Sometimes we'll do walking escorts. But basically it's so that they feel safe and they don't have to walk on their own, especially after hours.
The campus is also filled with nearly 200 emergency blue light phones. Anyone can press this red button and be directly connected with police dispatch over a built-in speakerphone. And the newer models like this one even have video surveillance.
Blue light phones are located throughout main campus as well as Brody School of Medicine. You really can't go very far. They're strategically placed so that you're not getting very far without seeing another one.
If students feel unsafe or notice anything suspicious, they're urged to call Student Patrol or the ECU Police Department. This is Carly Sewell reporting for The Source.
If you enjoy Greenville nightlife, you may have noticed the weekend barriers closing off 5th Street have been removed. While many students question the safety of this decision, Mayor Alan Thomas believes it will clean up the streets and allow the police force to focus in on local crime.
We've found that with the barriers being up outside the downtown area, we've literally created a club environment outside of a club. People will come here that have no intention or aren't even of age to be able to go into a club environment or carrying contraband. They come here just to be within that fringe area, just to socialize and be in that area. Well, our approach is taking the barriers down because we want to make it a much more attractive area downtown. If you're of age with good intentions, then we'll ask you to please get in line and go inside and have a great time at any of these establishments. And glad to have you here. But if you're up to no good, if you're carrying things you aren't supposed to be carrying, if you're not of age, we're going to make this the most inhospitable town you've ever seen.
While students continue to prepare for life after graduation, are they ready to hand over access to their social media sites? It's becoming more common for employers to ask for username and password information to sites like Facebook. And in most states, this request is completely legal. Lawmakers in Maryland are considering a bill that will protect individuals' login information, but Maryland's Department of Corrections says they'll still ask job candidates to voluntarily show them their personal sites. Until additional privacy laws pass, professionals believe censorship is the most effective way to avoid problems with social media in the workplace. From Argentina to Australia, students have traveled the world through study abroad programs, but you don't need your passport to visit foreign countries in the global classroom, and we found out how.
I think the topic today is marriage.
This isn't your average class at ECU. Students propose the topics and learn through virtual relationships. A global understanding is exactly what students can expect when they sign up for the 3-credit course.
In America, you can get married as young as, is it 16 or 18? As young as 18.
It also happens to be Taylor Obishon's favorite class.
I thought it was really cool, like the opportunity to just talk to other people and find out what their culture is like.
And what has Taylor found out from her links with China and Japan?
We're a lot more alike than I originally thought. everyone was.
Dr. Jamie Leibowitz is the program coordinator and believes the course gives students a broader understanding of globalization.
I help to prepare them, but they then decide what questions they can actually ask and what they really want to know.
Matthew Poole helps make those connections possible.
I make sure the links between the USA and the other countries that I work with run smoothly. So I get here about 30 minutes before the class, get out laptops for everyone, establish the connection with the partner country, make sure it runs good, do a video test, audio test.
Students speak to their partners through this microphone, and a monitor allows the host country to see inside the ECU classroom from across the globe.
But the virtual meetings don't always go as planned.
Yeah, I was working with Mexico last year, and their network was down for some reason. It just did not work, and you had to do everyone in chat. So I had to get out 16 laptops and log everyone in.
Communication is a huge issue. In order to be a part of this program, all of our partners and their teachers and their students have to be able to communicate in English.
Half the class communicates through video conference, while the other half chat on computers, a hobby that Taylor practices outside of the classroom with her partner.
I still talk to her at least once a week. She actually just emailed me back before this class.
The Global Understanding course allows students to see what it's like in other parts of the world, from the eyes of someone not so different. This is Carly Sewell reporting for The Source.
If you're tired of the gym and want to take your workout routine off the beaten path, the Bicycle Post may have exactly what you're looking for in their mountain biking trails. Singletracks.com gives the 10-mile loop 4 stars and says it may be the best riding trail east of I-95, but it's no stroll in the park. Be prepared for steep climbs and bumpy terrain. If you don't have a bike, you can also walk or run the trail, located only 8 miles from Vidant Health Medical Center on Shortbridge Road. The Bicycle Post only asks that you sign a waiver in the store before riding and always wear a helmet. We've got the weather forecast for you, and it looks like we'll see some April showers as we get further into the weekend. Friday, we're looking at a high of 76 and a low of 56 with a 0% chance of rain. Saturday, a high of 74 and a low of 61 with some scattered showers in the forecast. It's going to cool down a bit on Sunday with a high of 68 and a low of 51, but expect to see some thunderstorms throughout the day. So if you want to check out those mountain biking trails, it looks like Friday is going to be your best bet. That's all we have today on Pirate News Network. Join us next time and have a great weekend.